That's Hyde alongside Miller, and Carlos Hyde gets his first carry of the game. And Hyde was almost in a pistol formation now alongside Miller on 3rd and 3. And Miller is going to run it himself. Miller breaking tackles into the open field. Kept running anyway, 41 yards and first down for the Buckeyes. Carlos Hyde, who's just had a huge year, and especially up front. Second and a long 2 here for Ohio State. Hyde, little cut back, bounces it to the outside. Carlos Hyde, end zone, touchdown. The wind is blowing.
And the fans cheer louder.
Big Ten football. Braxton Miller, first down. Carlos Hyde sort of powers his way forward. Miller gives it to Hyde. More straight ahead running, and the tackle by the
one guy, one gap. Not 2 guys, 1 gap. That's the rule.
3rd and 3. Ohio State has kept everything on the ground. This time Miller trying to carry it himself, gets to the edge, gets the first down and more. Part of the emotions of this particular senior day, this has been a group that has helped totally revive this program. Wilson with the carry.
The emotion, threat of him getting the football.
Tight end Hireman in motion that time. They'll swing it out to Hyde. Nice catch. Miller delivered a fastball there. A disappointing sequence all the way around. The open receiver, the missed kick, as you say. Now Ohio State gets the ball back. Carlos Hyde squirts through the line.
Absolutely.
He was productive last year. It's been a whole nother situation for the Buckeyes this season.
Your name to your performance on the field on game day.
Just into the second quarter, Braxton Miller already over 100 yards. Carlos Hyde looking like he's going to have converted all their 3rd down chances so far. Miller throws short left, and Hyde has it go off his hands incomplete. And I think it may not matter, though, with this Indiana defense now pinned deep. It's 1st and goal. Carlos Hyde picking his way forward. The defense for the Hoosiers. Carlos Hyde on Miller's left side. And Hyde squirts through, dragging tacklers. 6 yards and a first down.
Back at Bowling Green, if I'm not mistaken. All those guys could run the football, and that's part of his offense.
Yeah, there's a quarterback at Florida who was pretty good on the ground.
Not bad.
Miller keeps it. Braxton Miller got popped, but he drove the defender. Standouts on defense for the Buckeyes in this first half have been Shazier and Bennett.
No argument here.
Hyde, big run up the middle, and powers his way for a first down. That's what they talk about when they say be a quarterback. The handoff, Hyde, end zone, touchdown. That was
them. They come in and they don't miss a beat. That's the depth that Ohio State has. Over, for example, like in Indiana, who's trying to build that type of depth.
So 5th time into Ohio State territory for the Hoosiers with 0 points to show for it. Carry for.
The biggest difference in Baylor from last year to this year is the outstanding defense led by Phil Bennett.
Hyde into the open field. Carlos Hyde into Indiana territory.
Yeah, right now. And there's a lot of football to be played, and that's why Ohio State has to win next week in the game.
Interesting that the Buckeyes are now throwing the ball a little more. Carlos Hyde.
I mean, they're just so powerful running the ball.
The pitch play to Wilson into the open. Dontre Wilson, the freshman. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And then you have that.
This is a different Indiana team. Last year they scored 49 against the Buckeyes. Whole different story today. Deep in their own territory. Game as maybe you anticipated.
They've done less than I would have done, yes.
Hyde with another carry. And what a run for the first down, Ohio.
Good thing for Derrick Rose, you know, a meniscus is much easier to come back from than ACL.
Carlos Hyde on first down, and the senior tailback with final home game at Ohio Stadium. The senior 5th-year player from Houston, Texas, the backup quarterback. With 5:58 to go, he'll hand off to Carlos Hyde, the